Hello, everybody. Thank you so very much for joining me. It is outstanding to have you. My name is Chris, otherwise known as Wolfie. We are live once again with Massively Overpowered OPTV, and this is Final Fantasy XIV. And usually when I play Final Fantasy XIV, it means one of two things. I'm either torturing myself with updated in-game content, or I am here in an event. And, luckily for everybody involved, it is the latter of the case this time around.
Not that they're mutually exclusive, of course.
Right, exactly. And I have, as you heard, my very best friend, the wonderful, incredible, very huggable Britannia is with me. Hello, Brit.
Hello, Chris. Hello, friends. It is a pleasure to be back once again.
It's always good to have you here. So, yes, we are here for an event, specifically Little Ladies Day, which is a pretty interesting holiday. Gosh, I should have brought up the tweet that kind of like referenced, or the blog post that referenced what this holiday is based off of. But it's like has its roots in a Japanese holiday. It's actually all about little girls and ladies. So, you know, this is kind of a spin-off of that, or an adaptation of that Japanese holiday, which kind of explains why all the sakura are everywhere and just all the lovely pink. Deviant Fish, hello. What am I up to? Well, I'm here with my best friend, and we are going to celebrate the Little Ladies Day holiday in Final Fantasy XIV. And more importantly, we're here to collect a cute little emote. I haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it in action. I understand it's not like a regular, like, constantly looping dance, right? So like for example, the bee's knees dance. That kind of like just keeps on going. So those dances kind of like just keep on cycling through, right? Apparently, this one is not one of those, which is a little, yeah, but you know what? Free emotes, man. I mean, I'm all about the free goodies, especially the cute seasonal ones.
There's nothing that role players won't do to try and get emotes. I do PvP for the Link Pearl emotes.
Yep.
And I abhor PvP.
Yeah, I suffered through those ranks of PvP, the Crystalline Conflict, long enough to get to the Link Pearl emote, and then I just noped out.
Eject.
Yeah, canopy. We just got the hell out of there. Alright, so we are here where this whole thing begins in Ul'dah. There's this adorable little stage setup. I kind of love this. I always love the stage that they have set up. So I assume the songbirds are involved once again. Which they gave out this emote, I believe. Is one of the ones that they gave out. Is your character a strong female? Abso-heckin-lutely. Yes. She 100% is. We have to obviously dance it out. Alright, but anyway. Okay, enough preamble. I think we are ready to see what is going on. So it's time to speak with the Royal Seneschal. The Royal Seneschal is a new event in mind to bring smiles to all the princesses of the realm. Alright, let's see what's going on. Begging your pardon, good madam, but you are an adventurer, are you not? So I should be much obliged for your kind assistance. I am the Royal Seneschal, and it is my honor to oversee Little Ladies' Day. In case you are unfamiliar, the festival celebrates all the maidens of the realm, and my duty is to see that each and every lady is treated as a princess. For this year's celebration, we are planning to distribute replicas of an antique folding fan to participants. Wishing to learn more about said fan, Miss Alditha, a scion of House Thorn, has taken it upon herself to investigate its origins. Alas, she has ever had a frail constitution and is feeling unwell. For now, she rests at my insistence, but passionate as she is about the celebration, I worry that she won't stay put. Thus would I turn to you for help. In order to take the burden of my lady, who is also a treasure princess this day, might I prevail upon you to assist her with her investigation? Nod. I'm truly grateful. Now, Miss Aldithia is currently resting on a bench in the Gold Court, so pray seek her out there. I leave her in your capable hands.
I just had a thought. When they nod, I'm just imagining, but it's like you dropped a penny. Oh, great! You'll help us. No, you dropped. No, you
dropped a penny. I was trying to be cute, surreptitious about the. Never mind. It's fine. Okay, so to the gold court. You dropped a penny. I do kind of like that joke that was made in at Shadowbringers, where like it was one of the Shadowbringers quests, or I think it was the quests that led to the Nier raid, where it was like reference the fact that your character has such a strong neck from nodding all the time.
Yeah.
That was a good little meta joke.
That's a complete dwarf thing to do.
It really is. Especially if you know anything about the dwarves from Final Fantasy IV that was referencing.
I did not know that those. I did not know that those were a reference to something else.
Yeah, Lolly Ho, the whole thing, that whole shebang is just another. I think it's 4 reference.
I shouldn't be surprised, but you know.
Well, no, but you know it's fine. Oh, this looks gorgeous. Okay, sorry. It's not often I go to the Gold Court. This portion of Ul'dah is not really someplace I visit, but I love the decorations they have out here. This is nice. Fountain has never looked lovelier.
So pretty.
So pretty. I'm a sucker for all the pink and the sakura and all that good stuff. She looks very tired.
Sigh. I'll read.
Go for it.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. It's been quite some time. You are well, I trust? If you are looking to partake in the festivities, I would be happy to point you in the direction of the Royal Seneschal.
Blah, blah.
Your blah blahs are quite nice upon my eyes. So the Royal Seneschal sent you. Well, I would be lying if I said that I didn't need the help. I'm in a worse way than I realized. Sigh. I'm supposed to meet with 2 people as part of my investigation, but loath as I am to admit it, I'm in no condition to be up and about.
Sigh.
Fan. As you may already know, I'm investigating the origins of an antique folding fan, the very one beside me, which I found in the Throne Manor one day. Curious about the design, which is unseen in Ul'dah, I turned to the history books and discovered that it is of a style used in the palace during the Thorn Dynasty. Further research revealed that Princess
Edvia?
Edvia.
Sure, that's close.
Ancestor,
Who I can't pronounce.
The writing has been passed down by generations, but not the pronunciation. My only ancestor who gave rise to Little Lady's Day once used such a fan in a dance she performed at a royal soiree. It was very beautiful by all accounts, and I should have liked to see it. Inspired.
Sorry, I was going to say, I should have also liked to learn how to say her name.
Inspired by this discovery, I consulted the Royal Seneschal, and it was decided that we would make replicas of the fans as gifts for this year's celebration. However, when we showed the fan to the artisan we hired, he declared that, while undeniably designed in the Thorn style, it was crafted much more recently, no more than a few decades ago at most.
Are you being a nerd right now? You're being a nerd right now.
How dare you call me a nerd to my face? Do it like most other people, but do it behind my back.
My sad sighing back.
This led me to wonder, who had this fan made and why? With my mother no longer looking with us, I went and asked my father, but he claimed to know nothing about it and said no more. Though he married into the family, he is the present head of House Thorn. If even he does not know, then I have to seek answers elsewhere. Additionally, I was gonna try and start singing answers there, but... Additionally, if we learned how the fan was used during Princess Edvia's time, I thought that we could share the knowledge during the celebration. Thus did I arrange to meet with people who are versed in the history of our family. As I am now, however, I can scarcely stand without feeling faint. I'm sorry to impose, but might I trouble you to attend the appointments in my stead?
Leave it to me.
Yay! I am in your debt. Now you will want to take the fan with you.
Have it.
Please show it when you meet the individuals in question. One is, excuse me. One is a reporter from the Mithril Eye who will be at Arzeneth Ossuary, and the other is a historian who will be at the Quicksand.
All right. So we have our mission. And yes, I only noticed that Deviant. Don't think I didn't notice Deviant Fishy. You called that my only fan. That's
I saw it in cap. I did not make the connection.
Very sad. Oh. Okay, to the quicksand first. Get to the quicksand and get that out the way. Then we go to the ossuary. It's a very fancy way of saying the place where the black mages hang out, I believe.
Oh, gotcha.
Can't I help you with something? I'm actually supposed to meet someone here, but she appeared to be late. She promised me a bowl of old dally.
Old Dally.
It's
A long time.
It's been a while since we talked about old dally.
It's been a while since we talked about the smoke-filled taste of beans and pork.
Sorry, looks like the guy who'd have that kind of voice.
I love it.
So you come on, Miss blah blah blah. This is the fan.
That's how you pronounce it.
That's her totally over there. She can't pronounce her own cousin's name. It's weird.
That's so weird.
So weird. Anyway, this is the fan she wished us to inspect. Indeed, it is of a style, hailing from the Thorn dynasty. It said the Princess Edvia carried such a fan when she attended functions. Slapped people with it. Whipped it out and said, like, not today, Satan, and just kind of waved it in people's face. In those days, it was considered meat? Huh? It was considered meat for noble women to cover their faces, and they carried folding fans on their persons. Also because they all had also because they had stank breath. I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
I thought you were a grizzled historian. Don't you know what meat means?
Shut up. The Rootinous Tootinous dynasty. As the legend of the lost lady would attest, Princess Edvia didn't concern herself with social norms. And I'm not going to expand on that. And at a royal soiree, far from her using her fan to cover her face, used to perform an impromptu dance. The Sultan and his retinue of seneschals looked on aghast, but the guests were captivated by her performance and erupted into rapturous applause when she finished. That dance came to be known as the Little Ladies' Dance. People weren't really good at naming things back then, and it is said to have been passed down through the women of the House Thorn. And you hold, I expect, was crafted for that very purpose. Curious, though, daughter of House Thorn, it seems to me that Miss Aldithia is someone should be aware of this legacy in any case. I hope I was able to be of some help to her. Pray pass along my regards. Thanks for your invisible fan. Have it. Put it in your knot pocket. Okay, bye.
Yeah, that guy was weird.
It really was, yeah. He had opinions.
You think he's telling the truth, or you think he's just leading this princess on for, like, cash?
I bet he totally is. Yeah, you know what? He seems like the kind of person who would absolutely, like, you'd call it like a scientific grant or something like that.
Seems like the kind of person that would shoot someone for a can of Old Dally.
We here at Old Dally don't condone murder, but if you do shoot someone for a can of that rich taste, we understand. Excuse me, sorry.
It's a fact. Men have killed each other for that smoky taste. Going past it.
I sure did, yep. I actually blasted right by it. I was distracted by chili.
Where could Aldithia be? Where could her pronunciations be?
Where could be a voice actor who actually says this name so we know how to say it?
No, too expensive. Can I help you?
Hey, I have a fan. Fan! Have a fan.
This is nice, but I have like a bunch of fans. I write a newspaper, and this fan... Oh, this fan! Aldithia sent you, I take it. Very well then, I'll tell you what I know. You said nothing and handed me a indescript fan, but sure. When Aldithia reached out about an antique fan she found, I was instantly reminded of a similar one that I saw long ago. By her description alone, I could not be certain. But to see it here and now, there's no doubt in my mind. This fan once belonged to Aldithia's mother, Claudia. She was still half a girl at the time. Her legs just were late bloomers, 15 summers old, just crawling all over the place. When I interviewed her for the Little Ladies' Day article, that day she had this very fan with her. She spun it really fast and she was able to hover for like a few seconds. It was really cool. She was out of sorts though and begged to sit down and rest. As tired as she looked, I decided to cut the interview short and end up writing about something else.
It must have exhausted her to spin the fan around like a helicopter.
I was more amazed I found something more impressive than a girl spinning as a helicopter and flying with no legs. I must say, I find it a little strange that Aldithia should ask me about the fan. It belonged to her mother after all. Surely she would know about it?
Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna do actual work now.
Alright, back to the gold cart we go.
Woo!
Woo! Oh, there was a way to go core from here. Anyway, go on.
I was gonna say, I did not actually know that this event was based in real life as a holiday in Japan. I learned something today.
Yeah, I had to look up that blog post and link it, actually. Give me a second. I'm gonna do that real quick. Give me a minute.
I think you should.
I totally should, because, you know what? For everybody's edification... yeah, give me a second. It was actually retweeted, the blog post in question was retweeted by the Massive OP Twitter account, so should be on the list here. Just give me a minute here while I scroll through. We got a lot of posts, as you can appreciate.
While Chris is scrolling through social media, do the same and follow Massively Overpowered on Twitter.
Hey, there you go. And we're also on Mastodon, for those of you who don't like or are leaving Twitter. We have a Mastodon instance as well.
Awesome.
So you got options. Okay. You know, I'm glad I went on this tangent. It actually is important. It is genuinely interesting, though. Like, so I do want to find it, especially since somebody took the trouble in like doing the research. Ah, here it is. All right. So it's a blog that comes from the Nosy Gamer. Here's the link. But in short, it's based on a Shinto holiday called Hinamatsuri, celebrated on March 3rd in Japan, or called Doll's Day or Girls' Day. So it's basically just has girls just, you know, effectively being treated like princesses. They get to eat treats and they just kind of like hang out together, and it's really lovely. So thank you to the Nosy Gamer for doing that research and sharing that with everybody, for those of us who were not familiar with that holiday.
Thank you, Nosy Gamer. Very cool.
Okay, back to our lady here.
Ah, you have returned. Thank you for attending the appointments in my stead. So, did you learn aught of interest? That historian, though, right?
Right? Yeah, that historian is pretty shady, I'm just saying.
He didn't even ask for guild, just like cans of old chili. It didn't even look that good. What? The fan was my mother's? And it was used to perform the little ladies' dance, a dance passed down through the women of our line?
Yep.
Sweet. I.
That's my favorite letter, too. Sorry.
Forgive me, I'm more of a Q fan. But I'm not sure what to think. I never knew about any of this, about neither the fan nor the dance. Why didn't my mother share this tradition with me?
Perhaps she didn't have the chance? She was too busy being a helicopter.
Excuse me. Yes, I feel that is the only plausible explanation. She spent so much time teaching me the helicopter technique.
While you were
Took
learning
too
the
long
dance,
time.
I learned the helicopter blade.
And I took too long learning that. My mother succumbed to illness when I was little. Even if she had wished to pass on the tradition, she never had the chance to do so. Be that as it may, my father must have known something. It's a little ladies' dance, not a big father's dance. I know not why he claimed otherwise and feigned ignorance about the fan, nor do I expect that he would willingly talk. Still, I want to know about the dance and about the mother and about that helicopter technique.
I think I've gotten pretty good. I'm gonna get to like about 30 feet in the air before I get tired.
Soon I'll be able to do short distance travel. I'm sorry to impose yet again, adventurer, but won't you help me find the answers to this helicopter technique?
I mean, dance.
I mean, dance, yes, sorry.
That's what I meant.
That means a lot to me. Thank you. Not as much as the whatever. Now then, if my mother appeared at Little Ladies' Day with a fan, it seems likely that she performed the dance there. On that assumption, I propose we look for those who knew my mother around when she was involved in the festival. For this, wealthy middle-aged folks seem a likely place to start. Yes,
Yes,
we know.
we know. Goodness, do we know?
Chances are they at least crossed paths with her in social circles. I'm sure they did. To that end, could you please try approaching affluent-looking individuals at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange and Thames Aesthetics? I shall await you here. I'm going to applaud myself for nailing that in one try.
You really did. That was really good. And yes, Deviant Fish, as they say, I'm on mobile, so I can't actually read the test, but I assume and hope everything you say is real. Yes. 100%. Absolutely. Everything that's being said is exactly as we're reading it. We're totally not making things up.
I've known Chris for a little while, and one thing he does not do is tell a lie, unless it's particularly funny.
Okay, now off to. Well, we'll go to the up these stairs first,
Yeah.
since it's closer. You there, willowy noblewoman. that's a descriptor. Hey, how you doing? You know this person who was a helicopter
looking
girl?
a little barky today.
What's that? Do I know Claudia Thorne? And the dance she used to perform? May I ask who is asking? Her daughter. Also the person who could cut you with an actual chakram. Goodness me, to
And a cat that could help.
Goodness me, I didn't need to threaten me. Anyway, to think that Aldithia had no idea. I was good friends with her mother, I'm proud to say, and would be glad to share what I know. She was quite frail, was Claudia, and constantly took ill. As a result, she seldom attended social functions, and certainly never performed the little ladies' dance in them. She did, however, show it to me in private. I consider myself blessed. It was so beautiful I begged to learn it from her. She kindly taught me, and she would have dearly loved to teach Aldithia too. I'm sure. It breaks my heart that she never had the chance. But if Aldithia is keen to learn the dance, nothing would please me more than to teach it. Poor substitute though I may be for her mother. She awaits at the Gold Court, yes? I shall go and find her at once.
Alright, we're done.
Quest complete. Wait.
Yeah, we don't have to go to the other...
We don't have to go to the other two. Oh. These guided quests. Ugh.
How dare they?
How dare they? Alright, I'm gonna take the Aethernet over to the Sapphire Avenue. Because that lands us right exactly where we need to be. Hey, how you doing? Haughty Mother. That sounds like a spy code name, doesn't it?
It does. Little bird, this is Haughty Mother. Although they definitely wouldn't spell it that way. A thorn woman who once danced at the festival. I'm afraid I'm not familiar. Little Ladies' Day has always been a common folks festival, after all.
Oh, I'm a slappy lady.
If anyone were to know, I dare say it would be the head of the Thorn family. 'Tis under the auspices that the celebrations take place.
Plebe.
You are a fantastic use of my time and oxygen on our very limited time on this.
Truly appreciate that. That was very, very cool of you. She seems like the kind of person who would go, oh, unironically.
Yeah, absolutely. Where in the world did she disappear to? Blah, blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
What? Did I ever see the dance performed by Claudia Thorne? As it happens, yes. Yes, I did. It was during a Little Ladies' Day celebration many years ago. Claudia was participating for the first time, and I had the honor of being her guide. By way of thanks for my company, she showed me the dance, flourishing her butt.
You okay?
Excuse me. I choked on my restlessness. Flourishing her fan, she moved with such majestic grace, I was left utterly transfixed.
Unlike the grace that just regurgitated from my throat.
A dance so lovely should be seen by all. Won't you perform it on stage at the festival?
I didn't know we were dropping into iambic pentameter all of a sudden. All right.
I suggested, and to my delight, she agreed with a smile, but then told me never to try rhyming again. But no sooner did she finish enrapturing the crowds than she retreated out of sight and all but collapsed to the ground. It was then that I learned of her frail constitution. Though I hadn't been aware, I felt no less terrible for making her overexert herself. I apologized profusely, begging her not to push herself ever again, and the sad look on her face when she nodded is something I've not forgotten to this day. But look at me prattle on to a complete stranger. My apologies. Now then, I was in the midst of looking at this man with a Hawaiian shirt and a hammock. So I shall excuse myself.
I have a shirt to chase. Oh man, I love doing these events with you, friend.
I love being a part of it. Anytime I can be chaotic on stream with you is a good day.
Heck yes, 100% agreed. Did you see a guy with a banana hammock and a weird Hawaiian shirt running by here?
Yeah, you know what? I did, and then I saw another, like, noble person chasing after him.
With a net.
Oh, there you are. A woman was here just now. She told me she was a friend of my mother's and kindly taught me how to perform the Little Ladies' Dance. It's as beautiful as I imagined it would be, and I cannot thank you enough for finding this person. Now then, were you able to learn aught from anyone else?
Yeah, well, Hawaiian shirt guy has some memories, and then there was that awful evil woman in the market, and anyway.
So my mother once performed the dance before a crowd, but the exertion was too much for her. From what I've now seen, the movements may indeed be trying for those of poor health.
Sigh.
Those such as myself. Thus did my father choose to keep a dance a secret from me, out of concern for my well-being. Or so I speculate at any rate.
Oh, hi. Lady Alditha, thank heavens I found you.
Thank goodness there's someone else to talk to besides myself. Rodolph, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Begging your pardon, my lady, but you disappeared from the manor without a word. Both your father and I have been worried sick. But all is well that ends well, and it seems that you are on hand for the young mistress. As for Seneschal, allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude.
Oh, I got different dialogue there. Apparently I've met this woman before. Mine says, but all's well that ends well, and I see now that you are in good hands. Thank you, good madam, for looking after you, the young mistress, once more.
Oop,
I have no
my
idea
game
who this
crashed.
woman is. Oh, wow.
Yay! Alright, give us a minute here, friends. Sorry about this, I apologize. The game decided to have a fatal DX error, and that's just these things happen, I
Whoa,
guess.
she's doing the helicopter technique now. This
No,
is so cool.
no, I'm missing the helicopter. No, I can't believe I'm missing her helicopter technique.
Oh, now she's flying away, going back to her home planet. Goodbye.
Oh, not before she does a strafe run through the Sapphire Exchange.
Oh no!
It's pandemonium. Well, that was a thing. Sorry about that, everybody. It's just the game decided I'm having a terrible tech day today. I really, really am. Like, genuinely. The internet decided to have a little conniption fit earlier. The game I'm trying to play it was also just decided to constantly crash on me until I did some other nonsense with the file names and everything. It's been a mess. It really has been a mess.
I think the game got tired of our antics.
I think it did. Alright, so we're gonna have to take it from the top, at least I am anyway. Okay, so we'll get to the point where Rodolph was talking. So apologies for a moment while I blitz through the dialogue for a second. Oh gosh, that sucked. Ugh. Okay, here comes Rodolph the Red-Nosed Seneschal. Okay, so all's well that ends well, and then the next line after that is... Now then, my lady, even as we speak, your father searches for you in the city. Feel strong enough, let us seek him together. It would set his mind at ease.
I don't feel strong enough to see my father. But he can wait here for me. He knows, you know where he is, and you know where I am.
I'm not moving anywhere.
Yes, of course. Thanks to you, I've discovered things I never knew about my family, and I would have you at my side when I meet with my father. Will you come with me?
Nod.
Thank you. Your presence will give me the courage to seek the truth. What's this crab here?
Was not ready for that. Master Fortune should be somewhere in the Ruby Road Exchange. Please follow me.
It's been in the back of my head this whole time, but once you started talking about a father, I'm just like, I'm just gonna drop a little hint.
Drop a little hint. As a treat. Oh, wait, we're going the wrong way. My bad. You always have to jump over the dotted line, that's the rules.
It's a jump rope.
It is a jump. It's totally a jump rope. Yes, thank you. Precisely. It is absolutely a jump rope. 100%.
For Lalafels, it's a limbo bar.
Hey, how you doing? That's not a real beard, my dude, just for the record. You
Oh, really? You're the woman from earlier. I should have guessed you were the one who aided my daughter. You're the one that was chasing the Hawaiian dude? I said what I said, not realizing you had come at her behest, but what's done is done. Now allow me to properly introduce myself. Fortin Thorn, head of the Thorn family, at your service. No more secrets, father. Why did you hide the truth from me? Those birds right there are, like, perfectly in frame.
I know, right? That was kind of I immediately was about to say something about that.
I couldn't bring myself to tell you. Even as that fan and that dance hold fond memories of your mother, they are a painful reminder that she is gone. This is why I spend my hours through the day chasing
Chasing a
Hawaiian
guy in
shirts.
Hawaiian shirts.
I couldn't bear to lose you as well, so please return the fan and forget about that dance.
And try to ignore the fact that I don't really have eyebrows.
That's what's missing from his face.
They really are.
Father, I understand full well why you feel like this, why you feel this way. Were I in your position, I would likely feel the same. Extreme close up. But as much as I'm touched by your concern, I know about everything now. About Mother, about the fan, and even the dance and the helicopter techniques.
In fact, I have mastered them. Oh, whip it out, yeah!
And I will use them to fly away from you now, Father.
That's super cute!
Oh.
Oh, I love it. Also, that's something that would put her in poor health? Oh, goodness. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, dude. Oh. Oh, oh, this game is making me feel things again. Damn it. This is supposed to be just a cute little holiday. Why are you doing the feels train on me?
Claudia?
Lady Alditha, that was extraordinary. Where in the world did you learn how to dance so beautifully? Move your right arm a few times.
An old friend of Mother's taught me. Despite all these years, she still remembered the entire dance down to the smallest flourish. Mother brought you great joy when she danced for you that day. On coming to understand this, I knew that I wanted you to experience that joy again. Aldithia. Like I once apologized to your mother, I must now apologize to you. It was wrong of me to hide the fan and the dance from you, and I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. If it is your desire to carry on the tradition, then I will not stand in your way. Thank you. But you know, Father, it is Little Lady's Day. Rather than an apology, is there not a more appropriate gesture for the occasion?
Okay, fine. One head pat.
As you say, my princess, as you say, I, Fortin Thorn, head of the Thorn family, do hereby pledge to serve as your royal seneschal. Your every wish is my command. Oh. Except, perhaps, when I judge that you are overexerting yourself. After all, your highness's well-being is my foremost priority. I shall bear that in mind. Without further ado then, my first wish is to instruct festival staff in the Little Ladies Dance, that we may share it with all who participate in the festivities. If that is your wish, then it is mine as well. On this day, all ladies are princesses, and everyone should by rights inherit the dance passed down by our family. Also, trans rights.
Heck yeah. Hell yeah.
I have a gift for you, adventurer, as a token of my gratitude. It isn't much, but please accept these instructions for the dance, along with a replica of my mother's fan.
I just happen to have in my knot pocket. Cool, I'll put that in my knot pocket.
Eat knot pockets. Now then, there's no time to waste. We must distribute these fans to as many people as possible and share with them the history of the dance. This will be a little ladies' day to remember. This will be a little ladies' day to remember. Oh yes, it will. Yeah.
Yeah, that is sweet. That was so sweet. Oh, no. I was really not expecting that turn. That was super, super lovely. Seasonal quest complete.
Excuse me, Uber driver. I was supposed to stay straight on the freeway, but you just took a Tokyo drift into Fieldstown.
the most intense Tokyo drift. Yeah, I'm trying to as well. Hey, seems like this. All right, now there. I think we're back up as far as the stream is concerned. Possibly. Okay, let's try this again. Twitch has been weird earlier today. Yeah, that's... Yeah, but this, like, crashed the game, too. Like, that was weird. Yeah, there's a local internet crash. I think our local internet connection has been decided to be hyper fussy today.
It's very true.
So we apologize. That was, all right. Yeah, I think
weird.
That is very weird. We might need to
Like,
reset the router
didn't
anyway.
really fully crash. It just like crashed enough.
It was a brownout. Yeah, it was like an internet connection brownout. That was odd. Anyway, are you hearing us? By the way, I just want to be sure that we're coming in the clear. Sound check. Do you hear us? Yes.
I'm gonna tell another joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have it.
I quit my job. I just couldn't work there after what my boss said to me.
What's that?
Matriarch, you're fired.
Can't see either. Oh dear. All right. Hang on a second. Okay. You drop frames reward notes. Everything looks green on my end.
I hear.
Give us a second here.
Yeah, your sound is fine.
Okay, I'm checking our... Yeah, no, I can see the channel is running. I'm just looking at us now.
Yep.
Yeah, you might need to do a refresh on your end, Deviant, possibly.
Everything's refreshed on my end, and the stream is coming up just fine.
Yeah, it was still casting. All right, that was... Wow. That was this has been a weird one. And not just because we are our usual like nonsense and shenanigans that we were pulling.
Okay.
All right, well, let's try that again, shall we?
Dance time.
Yes, I just was trying to find the slash command. Okay, give us a second here. Here it is. Our LA dance or Little Ladies dance. There
Los
it works.
Angeles dance.
Los Angeles dance, yes. This is how people in Los Angeles always dance. Oh, it's so good.
This is.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, it's so good. That's. Oh. Yes, this is 1000% something that my character would actually learn and do in like a performance in a show. 100%. Yep. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's so good. That is so good. Oh, I can't stand it. Oh. That's beautiful. Ah.
Yeah.
Ah, it's so good. Yeah. Ah. Oh, that's such a great. Oh, it's such a good emote. I love it. I love this.
Oh, so good.
All right, now we need like the fan fashion accessory. We have umbrellas, now we need fans.
It's true. We get on it, Yoshi Z.
Yes, come on. Make it happen. You can totally do it. Make it happen just right now. It's fine. You don't have to do anything. I know you're probably working on the next expansion, but you can stop just long enough to give us fans as fashion accessories.
We need LA dance fans.
Yeah, you did. Oh, man. It's so good. I can't stand how lovely this is.
This is gonna get a lot of mileage with you, I can tell.
1000%. All right, hang on. As much as I like this outfit, I need to do it in her regular clothes. So,
Deviant Fish asks, is it different for each race? It is not.
It is not
the same.
Yep. So this is obviously the outfit that you would wear in order to. Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Bam. It's so good. Oh, I don't care that it doesn't loop. It's really, really lovely. That's so wonderful. I have no complaints.
Just gonna take a picture.
Yeah, understandable. It's so good. Oh. All right, well, that was a bit of a short one, but also a bit of a weird one. This stream has gone places. Really fun, wonderful places. I always truly love the events in this game because they can be short, but they're so sweet, and that story was so touching. Like, that was really, really lovely. I had a good time. I hope you guys did as well. Apologies for the shorter cast than normal, but like maybe a couple minutes shorter. It should be okay. I don't think anybody will mind too terribly much about that. But even so, we have a lot more streaming coming down to the rest of the week as usual. Later on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, Larry and MJ are going to be live with some Star Wars: The Old Republic. Thursday, March 2nd at 9:15 p.m. MJ is going to be back with some Dungeons & Dragons Online. And then Friday, March 3rd, 2 p.m. Eastern, I will be playing Destiny 2. I'll be making my very first steps into the recently released Lightfall expansion. So we can do a little bit of that at 2. And then later that same night at 8 p.m. Eastern, MJ is back with another Adventure Quest 3D stream like she always does every Friday. So be sure to tune in for all of that, and thank you to everybody for tuning in today, and a very special thank you to my best friend Britannia for joining me on this adventure. This was lovely. This is so good.
I did not expect the twist there at the end to you know, we were having fun, being funny, but then it was just like right in the kidney feels.
Smacked us with the adorable feels. Oh my gosh, really wasn't expecting that. It's so good.
So wonderful, so lovely.
And as usual, thank you. Speaking of lovely, thank you very much to everybody for everything you do to help Massively Overpowered and to support everything that we do for you, whether you are watching our streams live or on demand, whether you're reading what we have to write on our website, or if you're doing incredibly generous things like donating bits to the channel, subscribing to the channel, whitelisting the ads on our site, or if you're one of our incredible Patreon supporters. No matter what you do, top to bottom, you are the fuel that keeps Massively OP going. We'll see you later tonight for some SWTOR. Until then, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye!